Oh, jeez, I couldn't. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Start to the stream. Anyway, hello. Countsake here, back with another Unity making a Minecraft Ride program. I completely can never remember the name of this of my own series. Okay. So hold on. Let me get this screen out of the way, and yeah. So today we're going to be working again on the simulation panel. However, well, actually no. I do actually think I should try out something. I'm a little bit curious to see what happens if I do something. Let me go back to the create command script, and I'm a little bit curious to see what happens if I do something like, is there a void start in this? Let me hide out all these. I'm a little curious to see, is there a no, there's no void start, so I'll just put a void start here. So void start like so. Oops. And then here let's say this. I want to debug.log, and I'm going to do file.application or file dot application, my bad. This is going to be application dot not persistent data path, but just data path. Application dot data path. I want to know what this is, because this is the case, I actually would prefer that these are saved with. I just kind of want to know where this is. So yeah, let's see. Application dot data path. Going to didn't show up anything. Nothing showed up. Okay. Application dot data path. What is that? Okay, fine. We'll have a string and let that equal to application dot data path, and well, this will be called. We'll just once again call it path. I just want to know what this is. Path. Oh, right. Okay. Semicolons need to be at the end of every line, just as normal. Wait a second. Oh, no. I'm stupid. Okay. Why is it not? Dude. That's why. Okay. Oh, it literally just goes to the assets. Okay, that's interesting. I actually kind of like that. Oh, okay. Well, we have a bit of a problem because the simulation panel, simulation panel pretty much just always, it always basically just like gets hidden away. And that's actually not very good, because we actually need the simulation panel to actually, the functions of it to actually it needs to be active when it starts. And that's a very big problem. If create command is not much, however, simulation manager is actually pretty important. But my problem with the simulation manager is that if I move it, I have to kind of reattach everything, and that's kind of annoying. However, I guess it's not worth it to have it. Oh wait, I probably should first, instead of just destroying it, probably should just copy it. Copy the component, then I'll paste it into the UI, because after all, there's not that much here. So I'll paste component as new. Make sure that all the stuff is here, so all that is there. Okay, that's nice. Simulation panel. And with that, we can say that we can kind of remove this component. And now I guess I just have to. I guess I just kind of have to rework all this stuff. So the X rotation, we need to just go to initial rotation. Okay, that's the thing. We need to remember initial rotation. So this is going to be dynamic string rotation. Where is this? Okay, I'm sorry, what? Isn't there supposed to be more? Simulation manager. Initial X rotation. Where is it? Oh, was I looking at the wrong one? Initial X rotation. Then for the Y, same thing. Grab a UI. What the heck? Oh no. For Y, we just need to do the same thing. Go here, UI manager, not UI manager, simulation manager, and initial Y rotation. Then once again, for the Z rotation, bring in here UI, simulation manager, and initial Z rotation. For that, we have basically we should basically have the initial rotation again. We basically have the initial rotation set up again. Now, what I have to do now is let's have for the set rotation. So set rotation, we have the X, the Y, and the Z. So X rotation, we need to go back to simulation panel. No, not simulation panel. The UI. Then in here, simulation manager, and set X rotation. Then Y rotation will be, again, just doing the same exact thing, simulation manager, set Y rotation, Z, UI, simulation manager, set Z rotation. Okay, I kind of realized that I technically, if I do that, let me go to UI manager. Pause menu, simulation panel. I swear there was a script that turned it inactive. Oh, it's literally within its own script. We don't need that, so I'll go ahead and comment that out. Oops, not OBS, Unity. Okay, so with that, go ahead and save. And yeah, we set all the Z rotation. It's set. X, Y, Z, set rotation, and finally block pivot panel. New pivot. Block pivot panel. Oh, okay. So this is the button that we need to do. So UI, then UI manager. No, not UI manager. Simulation manager. Set new pivot. No, that's not the one. UI. I don't know why I got rid of it, but okay. Selecting new pivot. There we go. And then, yeah, I think that's all for the block pivot panel. Now for the create, obviously this one needs to be the same thing. So UI, simulation manager, then the create command. I'm a little curious, does the dropdown have, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter if we change it, yeah. So with that, let's actually just make sure that everything still works just as intended. I don't really need to. Okay. Go to simulation. Go here. And with that, let's just set the initial rotation to something like this. Oops. And let's, oh, dear gosh. Come on. Then I want to rotate it of 45 degrees. 405. then 45. And with that, let's go ahead and preview it. The preview and on-preview, right, I need to actually do that. I don't think I hooked up that, so let me go back to set rotation. Then the preview buttons, the preview, we need to properly assign it. So UI simulation manager, just unpreview, preview rotation for the preview, and unpreview, basically same thing, but with simulation, not simulation panel, simulate UI, simulation manager once again, and unpreview rotation. There we go. Save. Good thing I tested it. So now we can actually now hide the simulation panel. However, I would also like to go back to create command and just kind of comment that out because it's not needed. Because I would like to actually change the application path to like something not useful, or just like something different. So simulate. Yeah, let's go ahead and set the rotation of it to like not 20. We'll do like this one will be 0. What the heck? It's like, oh, that's weird. It's not actually allowing it to have multiple things. So, okay, let's check that. So initial rotation. So we actually, okay, so initial rotation. Okay, we can kind of ignore this one, but it's actually we have to look at it. Block script is equal to the block.getComponent block interact. Vector3 rotation is equal to vector3.right and then this is supposed to add onto their initial rotation.x. Okay, why does it not allow it to work? So we have we're just taking the block script and adding onto its initial rotation. So it should be able to still be able to properly, it should still be able to like have multiple things. However, okay. Let's see. Let's hide that for now because we don't need to see that. For each, okay, we get, okay, rotation is equal to vector3.right, which is the first, yeah, that one. This is the vector3 with components of 1, 0, 0. We multiply this by the rotation values in here stored as a string, and we convert that to a float, and then we multiply it with this, which should be the float value of this string with basically it's, just imagine it like this, vector3, and then you have rot 0, 0. With that, it will become quaternion.euler, and then we have blockscript.initial rotation. The initial rotation wait a second. I think I know. It shouldn't be that we do this. What we need to do is to set the initial rotation of x for yeah, for the what is it? We need to set the initial rotation first for the what is it? Where is it? Initial rotation here. Then what we can do is then add upon initial rotation. So that means we actually technically do not need to do this. So yeah, that's really, we really don't need to. So let me now fix this, transform, and then initial z will go up here, plus this one will be initial rotation. Then u will be initial rotation as well. And we'll have to move you up. There we go. And save. Now, I'm not sure if I need to change the set. I'm not sure if I need to change this guy, because honestly all it is that yeah, whatever. Okay, I think it's fine. So I think we need to let's just check if our good old buddy works. So simulate, and with that we'll go 45 like this, then 25, and let's rotate him another 45. That looks so cool. I don't know why. Or let's actually do a negative 45. So let's. It's so cool because it updates in like real time. It's really cool. So yeah, basically what this should do is that I believe it should cancel to look like a 25-degree rotation. Simulate. So now basically we'll have a 45. Actually, let's look what a. Okay, let's unpreview first. 25. Then we'll have a. So if I do a negative 25, what does that look like? Now if I set a 45 here, hold on, that looks a little odd. Why is it completely canceling out? Okay, fine. I think I think there's something wrong. Because it should still be at a 45-degree angle, right? Or is that not how quaternions work? The set rotation is equal to the initial rotation plus, yeah, that one's correct. So if we have a 0, then it should just be equal to the initial rotation. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out these. Let's actually just make, okay, yeah, this is getting weird. Let's keep this open so that we can see the initial rotation here. And whoops, let's simulate, and with that we'll enter an initial rotation of a 45 degrees, as well as a 25. If we do a negative 25, that rotation is 0. We input a 0 here. Oh, if we set up the initial rotation, whenever we do the initial rotation, we actually need to set up we technically kind of do need to change what is it? We basically need to change what is the name of it? The set rotation. Yeah, there we go. So with that, we can basically say that set rotation plus equals initial rotation. That's all we really got. Set rotation dot x plus equals. Actually, do we just need to do plus equals technically for everything? Can we just do this? Set rotation plus equals the initial rotation. Okay, this is because I'm now thinking because like if we do plus equals, I have a feeling that if you just continue to press to change stuff, it'll make things a little awkward. Okay, you know what? Dot x. You know what? Fine. We'll have it like this: float and float, and we'll do set value is equal to utility dot string to float of rotation. And with that, what we can do is we can actually use this so that okay, we can use it. We can not rather than doing that, we can do set value, and we have from here we have to do equals set value plus initial. Okay, what? Okay, you know what? We actually technically just need a. I think we just basically need a variable to keep track of the previous set rotation. So we might actually have to do a private vector 3 new the wait wait. The set rotation should add upon the set rotation is supposed to add on. It's supposed to add on the add on to the. I wasn't thinking like. Okay, I think if I'm a little bit honest with myself, the set rotation vector is not actually the one that we want to work with, because technically in this update it shouldn't be set rotation. It should be whatever set rotation plus plus the initial. Set rotation is the. Okay, fine. We'll do it like this: serialized field, and we'll have a new private vector 3. Set rotation will be the. This one will. I guess this one we'll call rotate. Rotate angles. That one. There we go. And with that, we can say that rotate angles is equal to to this stuff, but I mean, it still doesn't pop. Okay, here we can do this. What we can do is we can have set rotate. Rather than doing set rotation, we do rotate angles is equal to rotate angles dot x is equal to utility dot string to float string to float of rotation, and set rotation dot x. I think what we have to do is we'll have a method called a public void update set rotation update set rotation, and with that we'll just put in a vector 3 called the new angles, and with that we can say that set rotation dot x is equal to new angles dot x set. Actually, what am I doing? I don't even need to do that. Set rotation dot x is equal to oh. Basically, we have to do this public void update set rotation. And with this, all we need to do is do set rotation dot x is equal to no, set rotation is just basically equal to rotate angles plus initial rotation. That's really all we need to do. Geez, why do I even need to make that a function? I can literally just, that's literally just one line. It's kind of useless to have to. Okay. Set rotation is equal to this. And basically have to call it we basically have to call this function, this line at the end of every single one of these, and we'll go ahead and change this as well. The name actually is also a bit like the name of this set y rotation is actually kind of like misleading for what it actually is. What is the other? Okay. Actually, we can just change this to z rotation rather than set, and this will be y rotation. Finally, this will be x rotation, and then it doesn't become as yeah. And with that, we also need to now do what we now need to do is once again we need to update. But we don't need to do this. Rotate angles can be its own thing. We just need to update it at the end of every single one of these. So rotate. Geez, okay. I don't need this guy. So press home, get rid of you, save, and lastly, you. Save. So with that, we now instead of, well, we can still do this. It's just that. Okay, let's go ahead. I guess we can go ahead and test that now. Simulate. So if we set the initial position to 45, and we also do the same thing for this guy. If we do a negative 25 here, okay, wait, do I need to rehook up these? Okay, let's open up a simulation panel again. This one will be, again, this name is very, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and change the name of this. Rather than set rotation, this will be rotate angle rotate angles. And the preview button's kind of geez. I really want that preview button like to be that big, because if you even look at it, preview button should, I don't even think it should be in the, it should be in the top, like to the top right. I really, 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 really want to keep it like right there, but I'll just have to, I guess I kind of have to just do that. Anyway, so preview rotation, we now have to rehook up all of you. Technically, we don't need to, we just need to reset, okay. X rotation, then this will be Y rotation, and finally Z rotation. Go back to simulate, and let's go ahead and set the initial rotation to like this, and then that. If we do a negative 45 here, it should still be a 25. Yes. If we do a negative, if we do a 70, no, not 75, a 65, this should be a perfect boy. So yeah, set this to 0. Set this to 65. I love how it automatically updates. So yeah, now we basically fixed that issue. So it's an issue that I actually didn't even realize. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. Wow. And with that, we can hide the simulate panel. And now what I want to do now is to actually reroute a bunch of saving places, because currently I really kind of don't like the where you have to save these things. I honestly would rather save it where I put it in create command. So with that, I'm going to kind of have a lot of stuff that I don't need. So let me get rid of a lot of this. So with that create command, we have save system. Rather than doing this, I'll do application.datapath. Application.datapath, yeah. Actually, no. I'll have in the game manager, I guess I can have a public constant string, and this will be equal to application.datapath. Application.datapath. It must be constant, okay. So basically, that's a little awkward. Public static string called file path, and this will be equal to file path, and this will be equal to. Seriously, can I not do application dot data path? And then we can add. Oh, we can do that. Okay, and then we can add a bit. Add I guess this one can also like say like slash saves slash. Okay, fine. Now I think about it, it's kind of stupid. Anyway, so yeah, basically now what I'm going to do is go to in assets. Rather than that, we can create a folder for, we can call it saves. And one we can have not show in Explorer, but we can do create folder, and this one can be our commands, and this one could be our MC, our models, like so. And with that, we can now actually, yeah, public static, not that, string key, no, this is going to be file path is equal to, then application dot data path, then plus, this one will be slash, no, slash saves slash, and yeah, then slash, like so. That's the right direction of the, that's the right direction, right? Okay, so rather than doing this, we can do, so for the save system, we do a game manager dot file path. We don't need this slash, however, we do need saves slash, actually this needs to be a capital S, because as you can see here, if we go saves as a capital S. So yeah, we currently now have to relocate some of the stuff, so I'll go ahead and do that. So we have to go back to percentage app data percentage, and with that, I'll just, why not, I'll go navigate to it. So local low, Minecraft ride simulation, and here we can basically just grab everything and go put it there. However, before I do that, we also need to do the same thing here. So this is, we also need, when we load data, we also need to make sure that we do the same thing. So game manager dot file path plus saves. And now we'll do the same thing for create command. To create the text file, we rather than doing this, we have to do is, wait, no. This is where it needs to be. And this one should not be saves. This one should be the models, I believe that's the name of it. Models, yes. And this one should be models as well. Go ahead and save again, just to make sure. Create command, and then again we have to do game manager dot file path. And here we have to do is, well, this one will be commands. We don't really, I think that's really all we need to do with the saving. Now I believe we can actually move these files over to the proper place. So MC ride will go ahead and put those into models. This is my own stuff. Jeez. Stop. These are my files. All right, with that, let's go ahead and test the load function. And what? Get data path is not allowed from a constant. Oh, okay. So we kind of just need to do like a public string. This one will be, once again, we'll just call it file path. Public static string. And we can just do return of this. And with that, we can get rid of this. Really? Wait, where is this? Oh, whoops. But then we have to do the same thing for save system. Jeez, come on, come on, come on, Minecraft Visual Studio. You could, I mean, not Minecraft Video. Dang, Microsoft Visual Studio. Jeez, I can't speak. Does that work? I guess it works. And let's go ahead and load up vehicle. Please load. And yes, so as you can see, all the stuff is here, things.text.meta. Yeah, basically everything is there. What is this .meta stuff? Okay, so yeah, now that we have that, we can basically say that we can do stuff. So we can get rid of the game manager in this. Now let's work on the create command. So now what we need to do is to do set armor stand rotation, and with that, because so yeah, with that we actually have a very easy thing to do. So kind of just let me go get that. So in case this one, rather than that, we do a private string. We do not create armor stand. We do rotate armor stands. And what we do is we take in how useful is okay, does final command even do anything? Hold on. If I was to do this, edit string equal to this, then get rid of this guy over here. So I'll comment this guy out, including the comma. Then I get rid of this guy. Will the command still work? Oops. Also need to include the comma. There we go. Will the command still work? Let's just have it return nothing right now. Okay, so, and here we'll go ahead and see how does it still work? I'll go ahead and load up my vehicle file. Vehicle. Load. Turn the game. Now, go to simulate. Set new pivot. Keep 6. And let's go ahead and create the command. Create text value. What? CMD script. Command script. Oh. I swear this is making things awkward. So let me just copy this component, remove the component, and put it under. Actually, I think that's something under that should be under the game manager. So I'll paste component as new. There we go. Simulate. Actually, no. Let's load vehicle. in the game, set our pivot to be just this guy. Create armor stance. Null object, what the heck? But here, fine, we'll do it like this. Oh yeah, because they're no longer on the same object, that's why. That was very interesting. Okay. Simulate, let's go to load. Once again, vehicle. Let me pivot something. Create command. I'm really abusing my stuff here. My weird controls, that's what I meant to say. Well, let's go to get out of this. Assets, saves, commands, vehicle, commands. Probably delete the file to actually know if it works. Let me delete you. Once again, we have to go through it. Okay, let's load vehicle. Then with that, we have to say simulate. New. I don't know why I needed to save, but okay. Then we create the command. And if we open it up, yeah, it basically works. Final, okay. And with that, we can say that Mr. Where is it? Let me get rid of you. Oh, this is Simulation Manager. We can say that for the final command is useless. So let's get rid of this guy. Well as you. All we need to do is not break. We have to just return. So this one will return rotate armor stance. And I guess we can also, I wonder if I should also pass in okay, but as of now, we'll have to make a string called, we'll just now have it like this, final command equal to this. We'll have final command redeem himself. So first off, what we need to do is have a string final command might be completely useless now that I think about it. So string, this one will be the data CMD, just to make sure that we understand. So data merge entity. This one is going to literally just be at e type equals armor underscore stand, comma, scores is equal to, well, this one's going to be very interesting because now we have to get this out, and we know that the name of this is actually just scoreboard is actually going to be this. So pass in this guy, and then we do equals 1. And then we have to add a space. So and finally we have string rotate the pose. We'll have it like that. And pose will just basically be equal to this. Pose head. And with that, we have to now add the certain values. So, however, you know, I'm pretty sure that this guy should actually have access to the simulation manager. So I'll have like this, a private simulation manager called simulate sim manage, and let sim manage equal to simulation manager dot script. So yeah, now we can do this. Simulation manager dot script. Actually, let's do Control Shift F. And what we can do is replace in files. It will replace it with sim manage. So let me just replace you. Oops, okay. So yeah, I think we could say that sim manage is pretty common. Let's now just go ahead and make things a lot more neat and tidy. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Simulation manager.script. There we go. Then under rotate commands, what we can do is make quotes here. This will be sim manage dot okay, so we technically now need to do is simulation manager. Technically, yeah, it's just going to be set rotation, and I think that this one should be a public now I think about it. So public. However, I think this one should be get private set. And you should be like this. We don't want to do. Okay, so with that, we can now basically say, okay, fine, this is bugging me. Please, just stop. Okay, anyway, so we can do sim manage dot set rotation dot x then plus f comma, okay, plus f comma, then sim manage dot set rotation dot y plus f comma plus okay, sim manage dot set rotation dot z, and finally f. Cough. Okay, gosh. Okay, so now we just have to return data cmd plus pose. That honestly is not hard. Rotate armor stance is not hard. So basically now what we need to do is to I wonder if I should just instead of because when I think about it, the text file doesn't really need to be changed. All it really needs to do is contain like pretty much all the information. I don't think I need to have different. I don't believe now when I'm thinking about it, I don't believe I need to have like create armor stands. Then actually no, I think I still should. Like just because like it's probably best. So rather than make commands. Final command is honestly useless. Now, if for some odd reason it's not one of those that we have to return nothing, just return an empty file if that's the case. If it doesn't manage to go through. Also, I don't know why there is no default. Rotate armor stance doesn't even need anything. Jeez. So now let's actually go ahead and test that. So let's let's go ahead and just actually let's go ahead and load up the thing right here. The thing load, and we have this guy. I'll get rid of this guy so that it's easy to tell. So with that, I'm basically going to see, if I do a 45, then have a 45 here, there should be exactly a 90. Negative 45. Okay, this is, my brain is, I need to see something to be able to let me know. Oops, not that. Then I do a 45 here. That actually looks really cool. Like seriously, that's really cool. Why not? We'll do, okay, fine. We'll have it like this. Rotate armor stands. Rotate armor stands really does not need a pivot. It does not need a pivot. Now I'm looking at it. It does not need a pivot. Block pivot is not equal to null, and command type dot value does not equal to 1. Then yeah, we do this. So yeah, with that, we'll go ahead and load again. So I think I forgot to save. So I'll go ahead and load the thing. And yeah, as you can see, I forgot to save. Let's save it now. Now let's go ahead and go to simulate mode. So with that, I'll do rotate armor stands, and let's start with an initial rotation of 25, and let's have a preview on with a 45 degree. So this should overall be 70. So let me create the command here, and the thing, yeah, this should work. Yep, I think this should work. So with that, I think we got to go testing. I think we got to go test stuff. So we go Minecraft. Let's open up some Minecraft. By the way, you guys have seen like I'm pretty sure you guys have seen like the Minecraft Monday Hunger Games thing. Yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, let's not talk about that. All right. So let's see. Go ahead and test things because we need to test it, and because this program would be useless if we don't test it. Anyway, game mode creative. Okay, and with that, just ignore what I have there. This is a, don't need this. Okay, you know what? We'll also kill at the type equals armor underscore stand. And with that, okay, this guy's the useless one. Do this, and we'll go ahead and get a command block right here. This one we'll copy paste. Only one entity is allowed. Wait a second, does that mean I have to do it for every single individual one? No. Does that mean I have to generate another, we have to do another for each loop kind of thing? I really do not want to do that, please. Okay, you know what? Let me look at this. Minecraft data command multiple entities. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Let me do this. Let me try that command. So execute as at e type equals armor underscore stand. Actually, we don't even need to do that. At e, oh, whatever, we'll do it because why not? Underscore stand scores is equal to the underscore thing is equal to 1. Then what we do is run. Actually, do we need to do a limit 1? I don't think so. Yeah, we just do data merge at entity at s. Then what we do is we can just have a pose, and let's go ahead and pose the head to be. Actually, let's just do something like this: invisible 0, like so. Let's go ahead and test that. Okay, that works. Nice. So basically, we kind of had to update our good old. We basically kind of have to update our function here. So now in create command, we need to do a bit of something else. We need to do string execute, and this one will be equal to execute as at e type equals armor underscore stand. And we can actually no, we can just copy this. Copy this guy. Then this will be at s. Okay, so let's look at this. Execute as at e type equals armor stand scores is equal to the scoreboard name plus and this is equal to 1. And then we just need to have a space run space. And lastly, we need to do execute plus. There we go. I thought the execute would work. So now let's go ahead and do it again. Let's run and test if that works. Load. This is the thing. Load. Return a game. With that, let's go and do a 20, not 35, 25, and then 45. Pretty cool. Anyway, then we want to do rotate arm stands and create the command. For that, let's get rid of this guy. Then reopen it. I don't know why I have it over here. The thing commands.txt. Then we have to copy this, get out of this, and let's go ahead and come back. Then here, copy paste, like so. And as you can see, all of them have perfectly rotated exactly what they need to be. Because yeah, 25 plus that's 70f. So yeah, we have our command is so far working. So far, all of our commands are working, which is very, 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 very nice. Now, I believe I now would like to try to, I would like to try to do something. Hold on, I'm going to check some folders. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, okay. From here, I'll go ahead and have something like this. We'll create as a folder, not in scenes. This one, actually, no, we'll keep it in scenes. We can have it, we'll have this called builds, not builds, builds. Now, I believe that I have to do Control B, go to Assets, Scenes, and Builds. We do what? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. How about this? Unity. Save. Build. Location. Okay, fine. We're going to have to not, we can't do it here. So we kind of just have to, okay, I'll go ahead and, okay, yeah. Minecraft write program writes. So apparently I'll go ahead and select this folder. What? Slash build editor. Come on, seriously? I swear this one always. Okay, fine. We'll choose another one. Wait, what? It's actually building it? Jeez, I swear. Some of this, okay, some of this is actually, I can never. Okay, we don't need this to be. Give it like medium or something. Keep it windowed just for this sake. Windowed, come on. Actually, no, I designed it to be in a. You're fine. Not sure if you guys can see this. Yes, you can. Okay, let's see if my controls actually work. Wow, the simulation panel is actually very small. So is the hierarchy. Actually, I don't think it's that bad. Not that bad, actually. So let me go ahead and load a file. So, Jesus, stuff is small. So then this will be called load up vehicle. I said, wait, I didn't. Vehicle. Wait, what? There appears to be a bit of a problem. Okay, quit. Let's now. Okay, well, let's yeah, it's built, but why is it not loading? Vehicle. Okay, that's interesting. Um, okay, how about this? After build. Okay. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that. No, I didn't want to close out stuff. Peace. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and show this. Application as streaming assets path. I wonder what that is. So let me go ahead and test. What is, and this will be application dot streaming asset. People.log path. Let's test and see what it is. Streaming assets. Um, okay, fine. How about this? Let me save. Application dot console log path. Returns the path to the console log. So I guess we might have to actually we might actually just have to do persistent data path. I'm really not liking that. I really don't like that, honestly. I really, really hate that. Let me save. Um, create folder. I'm a little curious now. What happens if, okay, this might be a stupid idea. However, I'm a little curious if I do, okay, I kind of have to, I kind of do need to now like change game. Okay, let me go back to the game manager. Rather than doing this, I'll just, I'll do it like this. Persistent data paths plus saves. Now, here is what I'll do. I'll check if a manager file dot exist, no, not equals, exists, then we pass in game manager dot file path. If this does not exist, okay, equals to false, because I always like to instead of putting like the not, I always like to be able to see whether or not I really always like to be able to see outcomes very easily. So if this is false, then I'll do file download dot create new. Create. Okay, how about the, okay, what is the create command like? So create text file. Okay, I'm sorry. The file doesn't, okay. Oh my gosh. Persistent data path. I really just, can I have it just like, you know, as like a folder? Okay. Fine. I'll do it like this. So basically now I kind of have to deal with it. I don't think I can do that. I really do not like that. I hate it. I hate it so bad. But I don't think I can do that, so yeah, we're going to have some very ugly crap here, but we have no choice. And we have to put it in persistent data path. So we kind of have to move everything from the assets, which has our stuff here. We have to go to the percentage app data percentage, and then local Okay, you know what? Let's just see where this. I actually don't know where this is going to say. Okay, if I do it in the okay, sorry. Let me. Jeez, I have to keep going to this thing. If I go back to the. Jeez, come on. Um. Yeah, if I was to go to okay, let me get rid of that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just a little confused. Okay. You know what? Okay, let's just see what happens if I. Okay, you know what? Let me move these command stuff out the models as well, and let me delete the saves folder. Go to the saves folder. Again, because it's open. Okay, fine. We have to do it in Unity. So in Unity, what I'll have to do here. Oh, build is completely useless. I'll delete that. Save is also completely useless. I'll delete that as well. Go ahead and try and load. Nope. Yeah, that's the problem. It was not found. So, yeah, that's a little awkward now. I guess I'll go ahead and redo all of these. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do something like this. Um, just call this like a thing. Oh, it was saved at where? Oops. Get rid of this now. Was saved at. I can't see Microsoft Visual Studio. Whoops, that's why. Oh no, I put the stuff in the trash can. Let me get those out. Thing and vehicle ride and thing. Store it back. We go to microfry program. Yeah, so that was my problem. Okay, I know what I did wrong. So let me go back to the game manager. And we'll just put a slash right there. Right, it's that way. Okay. me try this again. Load vehicle. Yay, okay, now let's go ahead and build. I'm curious to see what happens if I load vehicle. Oh, it pretty much works. Go to simulation panel, set the block pivot, cube 6. And if I want to create the armor stands, then I'll go ahead and do that. And yeah. Yay! Okay, so yeah, pretty much exactly worked as I hoped it would. So let's go ahead and go back and quit. Let's go ahead and quit. Yeah. Now, what I would like to do now is actually work on a notification kind of system, because it's like, sure, I have debug log, however, it's kind of different. Okay, so basically, I think I want to work with something very interesting here. I'm not sure if I remember how to properly do it, but I think I can have it so like in the UI manager. Actually, but first, let me first make the notification system first. So player info, I'll have a panel. This guy will basically this guy will be, go ahead and properly edited. It'll be like right here. Actually, since it's a notification, it's probably important that it's on top, like so. So notifications. Now, I'm not sure if I want to add animation to this, honest. I probably should. Okay, you know, a little difficult. Okay, simulation panel, go away. So notifications, this guy is supposed to be, but is basically supposed to help you out so that you can, like, you know, actually understand like certain things. And you know what? Okay, you know what? Let me see how, let's see. So that, nope, not that. Let's move you like so. And then right here. And we don't want him to stretch, we just want to put him on the middle. Like that. And then this guy, let's hide simulation panel now. And with that, this guy will basically, it will have a UI text element, make it black, and we'll have it basically stretch to the entire thing, stretch, like so. And of course, we want to have the text like this. Notifications, I also think that maybe it should stretch with the top, just because I think it's very important that it does. Now, I believe I might as well do some animation with it, because I have to admit I didn't do anything with it. So here I'll do a folder, not a script. Jeez. And we'll make a folder. Come on. No, stop. Please. Make a folder, please. Thank you. Hierarchy, like so. Then we'll go take all of these guys and put them into hierarchy. And here we'll make another folder, but for notifications. And with that, we can work on making animations for the notification. So with that, notifications by default, kind of want this guy to by default be like right, maybe like right there. So now what we got to do is do animation, create, and notifications. Yeah, this one will be open. And what we'll do is we'll hit the record. First, we want to set him up like so. Then we want to do is, actually no, we're basically just going to pretend we changed something. We're going to pretend we changed something as well. And then what we'll do is that after like a quarter of a second, we'll make it go to -40. There we go. Goes like that. Then we'll have, yeah, that's basically that one. Then we'll have we have to have a new clip, which is going to be close. Then we'll have, once again, we have to kind of set it to not you, notifications. The Y would be at -40. Then after the same amount of time, we'll put it back up. That's it. And once again, I need to add another one, and this one will say I guess we can have this one as like stay open. Why not? And this one will simply just be -40. And after like how about this? It was, and then it will also go back to -40. I think it should be longer than 1 second, honestly, maybe like 2 seconds. So, geez, why does this not scroll with you? So 2 seconds, all the way here. Yeah, that's that one. Oops, not that. There we go. Then finally, of course, we have to have the, I believe we have to have the stay closed. Stay closed, basically all you have to do is have this guy 40 and we're done. Jeez. Now we have to work with this. So first off is the entry, which is going to be, we by default, this one is the default, set as default. Then, so first off, it will, notifications will always play out like this. So we'll make a transition like so. Come on. Transition. Exit, like so. Yeah, let me actually properly organize this stuff. There we go. Save. And with that, we have to do more UI stuff. So then we'll have to do hierarchy.get component. Jeez. I think we're basically, I'm pretty much in agreement that we need a public game object, and this one will need to be the, okay, public game object, and this one will be our notif object. There we go. Let's make it look nice. So here, then we'll have a private animator, notif anim, and with that we could say that notif anim is equal to notif obj dot get component, and this will be animator. Simple as that. And with that, we'll have to do some work. Again, we'll go back to scene. Over here, scene. Let's go back to the hierarchy, and what is it that we're going to do? Under notifications, we basically now want to say, in UI, we want to hook up the UI manager. We want the notif object to be notifications. Notifications, and then yeah. Now, basically now my idea is whenever we do a sort of debug.log, I kind of want to, or something, I kind of want to do it differently now. So basically now we'll have a notification system. And this one, notification system. The basic, this one is actually very simple. What it needs to do is basically we need to have a public void notify, and we'll just have it a public void notify. And first what we need to do is notif anim.play open, or we pass in, this is a string, and string name, which we play open. And with that, we actually need to also take in a string, which is the notif text. And I don't really want to sorry, I don't want to like have to, I guess we could have to do this, get component, or no, we'll do it like this. Notif and now we have, I guess we have to also, I guess we kind of have to. Notif object, we'll make this a, like a, no, my bad, not this, it'll be like this, an array, just an array so that we have, and in the start we have to just, we'll set this one to the 0, then for you, kind of just need to take the, okay, so now we have to do two objects. First one will be notifications and the notifications text. So just to differentiate, notifications text, move it down, and there we go. Save. And with that, we can say that notification. What we have to do is notif object one dot get component. We have to get the text component out of it. So this is text dot text equal to notif text. We don't actually want, we actually first want to set the, then we can do that. And this is actually a very simple, very simple function. Now, whenever we have like this kind of stuff, we need to say this. We kind of need to say this. We basically now need to do a, I guess like this. I think it's actually more important for things like the saving. So I'll first go to the save system. And what I'll do is, well, we'll do the debug log. However, we'll also do UI manager dot, actually, this should be a static script, like a static thing. Public static void. However, this guy is not a static thing. It makes it very awkward. I can make this guy static. However, Oh, whatever. We'll just sure. Public void. Okay, I want to see if I can trick this. So static, because this is notif open. I will pass in this string called the set text, and then we'll do then like I can see I want to see if this will work, if we can trick the into believing that these will work. And this one will just have to be set text, and here we'll do notify notif. Dang it! Right. I don't want to. I really do not want to do it like that. I really, really, really don't want to have to do the UI manager script and then like for every single time. But I guess I have to. Notif text. And so save system. We'll do UI manager.script.notify, and we'll pass in the same thing as this debug log statement. Then we also need to do the same thing again for UI manager.script, and we say same exact thing. So no file found at plus path dot notify. There we go. Then I guess we also should probably do this. UI manager.script.notify loaded file at plus path. There we go. Then I guess we also need to do some work in this. So in this case, what we want to do is this notify, and then we'll pass in new was us is not a number. That's basically what we want to do for every single one of these. So now the Z, do it like that as well. And for the X, not a number. There we go. Then we have to do the same thing for the rotation. Yay. Not a number. Is not a number. And again, is not a number. I believe we also should probably okay, so that one is actually easy. New color. Then we have to do this. New color. Right, new color is not a valid hexadecimal. And we actually need to now remember that this is going to be new rote. New rote. And finally, new rote. Then for the okay, we also have to do it like this. Notify no name given. So Then we have to do the same thing for the simulation manager now. Initial X rotation. Basically, we now have to do UI manager.script.notify. Then we pass in this. However, luckily enough, I can say, I think I can actually just literally copy paste this to every single one. Not a valid float. Not a valid float. Again, just for all, whoops, not that, for all of you. Here we go. Okay, that one I don't even know what this position is. I'm keeping it there because I might not. Selection new pivot. Basically we have to say select a pivot. Select a pivot like so. And with that, we'll also need to do it here. So UI manager.script, we have to say you must save your model to generate commands. It's because it's pretty important to do so. Then we have to do the same thing, generating commands for needing armor stands and for creating armor stands and what is the other, and what is it? Positioning. Creating and positioning armor stands. Okay, there we go. We can take this guy and put it in here. Now we have to do the same thing for block data. No, save sys create command. Okay, there we go. And then what we have to say is UI manager.script.notify command. We'll take file name. Let's have an underscore there because it's like kind of ugly when it doesn't have the underscore. File name plus was saved at tab. Here we go. And with that, I think those are pretty much the basic stuff that we need to do. So I'll go ahead and load a file called vehicle and see if it works. Okay, hold on, I need to work on these. So, not supposed to transition. Close. Open again. This is not supposed to have a transition. Forgot that. Oh, it stays. Okay. So now currently actually I believe that the amount of time this should be like 5 seconds or something because it really needs to be long. Load, and this will say I'll do vehicle. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and edit something and then see. Right. Right, I actually can't because of how controls work in the Unity editor, right? So let's go ahead and just press. Wait a second, did it not just open the prop? Why is it okay? Why is that doing it that way? Oh, I think I know what's. I think I know. Let me go to the cam control. Okay, cam controls. Where is it? Camera. This is the useless folder. Basically, what is the problem is that in this update, we kind of are interacting with this. We also, what we want to do is if we are currently, I guess we also need to, we also should have like a sort of Boolean here, which will just say public static Boolean called properties open. And with that, we only want to, and properties open, well, it's not going to be, and we kind of just want to do, okay. Properties open should be set to 0 whenever we change modes. So we have to go to the mode manager, and whenever we change, we also would like to go to, we would also like to, I guess we can also say UI manager dot open, the properties open is equal to false. Properties open can only be set to true if we do direct, and we have to we do this thing, and this one will say UI manager dot open properties open is set equal to true. Mode manager set to false. Okay. In UI manager, there is a place where we must do it. We also need to do is properties open should be set to false here as well. And what we need to do now is if, I guess we can also add an or UI manager dot properties open is equal to true, then we want to return. And with that, let's go and see. Let's load up a vehicle, which will say load up vehicle. Load. Run the game. Go to edit mode, and let's open a hierarchy as well. Basically now we So yeah, basically now that works. Let me run a build. Let's make sure that the notifications looks okay. And things like that. Just yeah. Go ahead and play. Made with Unity. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. There's definitely something wrong with the player info. This needs to expand. And notifications is basically just going to stay there, but that looked ugly. Oh my gosh. Control B. I swear it wasn't like that before, but okay. Go ahead and build it. And let's see. Go ahead and play with an exclamation point. Play factorial. And with that, okay, thank gosh. Let's go ahead and load up a file called vehicle. Loaded file at that place. Okay, you know what? There's also, because I'm doing that, I also believe that I should have a log, some sort of log kind of file stuff. Oops, I didn't want to open U. Go to Unity and scripts and saving. Now here we'll have a create log file. Now basically this one is going to be this one is also going to be in the game manager. So this one, all we really need is we're going to be using system.io, and what we'll have to do here is block interact. I guess we can do a public void. This one will say I guess we can call this update log, and we want to take in a string. Now, as for like things like, I think we can also agree that I don't know if I want to have a log file for every single. I think I should overall have a log kind of thing. So overall here we'll have update log, and this will have void start log, and here string log text. Here this will just do kind of going to be if. Okay, we'll have a path, a string called path, and this is equal to file dot or path is equal to game manager dot script dot game manager dot file path. Yeah. Plus, and this will be called program logs. Program logs. Now this one will also say program logs will what am I doing? Okay. I think this is the one that should be static. Program logs dot text. There we go. Now, if file does not exist, or you know what? If file dot exists at path is equal to false, we want to create it. And yeah, I'm basically just kind of copying the stuff that I have here. If it doesn't exist, then what we want to do is file. Okay, file dot write all text. So file dot write all text string path will be, once again, it will be path, comma, contents. And this, what I guess this can say is like, it first has the name of start log will I'm trying to figure out what to name this, because like I guess what it'll first say is Minecraft write program logs. Then we'll do plus utility dot new line. I'm curious. I feel like I should do something for this. We'll have an integer, and this will be amount, and this will be by default set to 0. However, what I'll do is for dang it. Can you multiply? Dang it. Oh, okay. Can I do some? Okay, I'll have a string called lines is equal to environment dot new line. Actually, this starts at 1. However, for int I equal to 1, while I is less than amount, I plus plus, and then we'll do string, or we'll do lines plus equals new environment dot new line. And we can just pass in lines. So I'm going to, okay, I just kind of want to test it somewhere. So we always just test things in the special object. So I'll do a debug.log here. This one will be, why not? It will say like, hello, and then we'll do plus utility.new line, and then we'll have like 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then plus, and then world, like so. Let's test it. I don't expect it to work because of the way things are. Hello. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that worked. Wow. I'm surprised. Okay, that really worked. Okay. That was nice. Now, I think that can actually simplify a bit of some of the things, like, for example, here, but okay, I'm not going to put it here though. I'm just going to, yeah, that was actually a pretty cool way to do it. Anyway, create log. Now, as for we'll do 2 lines. However, whenever we want to, yeah, okay, now what we want to do is file dot append all text. Then we have path. Then we have our content. Now we have, first off, we have to have a string. We'll call it a date. Our content, why not content? Our date is equal to system dot, right? Okay. Date. Okay, okay. I actually do not know this. Let me find that. Okay, maybe save as text file. You find this guy again. Bring content. I guess we could say that open program on. Okay, why not? We'll just call it content. And here we'll pass. We can also pass in content. Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so here, open program on. Oh, okay. I'm smart. Okay, plus system.datetime.now. Then we pass. Guess we might as well have some very interesting kind of like. So we can. I guess we can have like a tilde plus another tilde, like so, so that we can make it look a little decent. Now, now what we need to do is, once again, we kind of need to do string path, come on, path is equal to, okay, you know what? In the void awake, actually, this actually seems, actually, no, we can't do it in awake. I'll have it in void start. So void start, we actually need to run start log, start log is important. Now, start log, and in here, we want to also say that, excuse me, guess we can also have a private string variable called, we'll call it the path, because the path is going to be the same exact thing. So we'll have path is equal to game manager dot file path. Then we'll put plus program logs dot text as well. And instead we can just instead of having to do this every single time, we can actually now just have it like this. We can pass in path, fine, path, and again path. So first we need to check if there is a log, because that would be very awkward. If file dot exists equal to false, we also have to path. You want to kind of path, no, path, file that exists. We take the string, which is the path. What? Oh, this is a static. Okay, that's why. Actually, this could be very easily just set to a static string as well. Then we can actually make this static. Yeah, there we go. We want to return immediately and say debug.log error saying no program logs. It's not going to be .text, it's going to be .text like that. No programs.logs text file found. However, we would actually just like to do start. It probably is best that you do start log like that. Right, this is a static void. We need this one to be okay. So then we have to do file dot append all text. Then we pass it to path, and we pass in log text. Now this one, basically now whenever we do a notification, we now have to do, where is it? My manager, not here. Okay, fine. Oh, there it is. My manager. Whenever we do this now, what we have to do now is create log dot create log dot, what was the name of that function? What was the name of that function? Geez, my voice sounds absolutely terrible. Okay, anyway, what was the name of that function, by the way? So it is update log. So update log, and we just pass in notif text. Simple as that. And now we basically now want to find every single, okay, yeah. So basically now we're, I really don't like to do this. However, I believe it would be necessary for the people who are, yeah, for the people. So what we need to do here is to, you kind of need to do like this, but I should probably first check no file name given. This honestly seems like a very bad idea, but create log dot update log. This will say no current focus. Okay, how about this? Unity log file debug. Okay, how about that? Oh, okay. Let me go there. Go local, find Unity. Unity should be at the bottom. Then editor log. Geez, these are some very long log files. Yeah, the UPM. On second thought, I'm not sure if this is a good idea because like it honestly is like it seems very annoying to have to do this. However, it also seems just as important. I think, however, I think it is important to do it for some things, like not every single like for example, this UI manager, I don't believe we really need to have I don't really need to believe that we need to do like the no current focus at the same time. I think that one's not necessary. I'll just put the ones that I think matter. New ID. One doesn't need it. This one is I think that one is important actually. Now I think this one is actually also invalid, so I'll do create log.update log. And I just have to put this, oops, not that, I do that. There we go. As for, I guess we can also, so like for block interact, create log dot update log, we'll pass in the same thing. So block placed at plus place position. Oh, this one seems like a good one. So UI manager.script notify, and we pass in the same exact string here. So copy, paste, like so. Now for the, oops, don't want to do that. Now, next, what I would like to do is to do this one. So create log dot update log. I could do, and then we basically now have to do this. There we go. Now, okay, what is it that I would like to do now? What is the next one? I think for save, okay, let's go ahead and remove that. Go simulate manager. Oh wait, let me go back to block interact. Block interact, where is it? Interaction, block interact, there we go. Basically what we now want to do is set new pivot. Okay, simulation manager, set new pivot is, then what we do is, no, we're not going to do debug log because we do just create. Actually, no, this one is a notify. So UI manager script notify, and then this one will say set pivot to, and then it will do new pivot dot game object dot name, like so. So yeah, that would be very easy. That makes it a lot easier. Now next is what we do is I don't want to do is okay. Basically, what I now want to do is for the save manager. I guess not. I guess not the save manager. What I would like to do is, oh wait, I just realized I need to probably do like the before I make something terrible. I need to update log. Whenever we do this, we always need to do update log text. This always needs to be plus utility dot new line. We'll keep it at 1. Otherwise, everything will just stack up as one straight long line. Now, so what is it now? You go, so, geez. In the case we have to, I think we need to probably need to work with things like block manager. So, okay, now next what I would like to see is that okay, yeah. What we need to do now is to create log dot. This will be, what is it again? Update log, and then we have to say change block dot. Okay. Okay, just for the sake of this, I kind of would like to do like this, something like this. String old name is equal to change block dot name. Here we'll pass in old name was changed to then we pass in change block dot name again. And with that, we can also say that set new position. Block position is equal to new position minus I guess we also might as well say create log update log, and then here it will say I guess we could say that block.name was moved to I guess we can just pass in new position. It doesn't matter if it's slightly different. Then we have to kind of do the same thing again. Then we have to again create log dot update log block dot name rotation was set to new rotation plus new rotation. There we go. Again, no, the not debug, create log dot update log. Then here we'll say block dot name color was set to, right, we need to have plus. Then this will be, I'll do a utility. I'll use utility dot color to hex of set color. There we go. Then as for size, guys, I kind of do an if else statement. If block.local scale magnitude is greater than 1.5f, all we'll say is create log dot update log block dot name plus size was changed to then this one will say normal, and then this one kind of just have to copy it and say else, and this one will be small. Here we go. Again, we want to also now say this create log dot update log block dot name block ID was set to set ID. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Data for the new size, color, rotation, position, set new name, and so on. I guess we can also might as well say, no, I don't think we need to do that. So I don't believe we need to do that. Public transform the hierarchy. With that, I think we can now go to the save manager. Not the save manager, I want to do the block data. Now, I think it might be a little bit overkill, however, I would like to say this. Create log dot update log. Oh no. Create log dot update log. Oh gosh. String. We'll call this the key code is equal to this entire thing. Copy that key code. Then we'll pass in key code update log. Create key code. Then we'll do plus key code. Just like that. Or how about this? We'll say block dot name key code, and we'll have it like this. Now, yeah. I don't really care if people can actually read it. I don't really care because this, once again, this technically is a private program. I don't know why I'm putting so much time into this. I just really like it. Anyway, so now create command. Second thought, let me go back to the sneeze. Okay. Let me I think I changed my mind about this because technically this is actually going to be saved onto a goodbye create log. Goodbye create log. Okay, basically what I'll do is, because it actually already is, we don't need to make it longer than, we don't need to make the logs like extremely long. It's just supposed to help. Now, I think that's honestly what all we really need to do for the log. And well, let me just test it. I don't even know what to say. Let me go ahead and open up file. No, it didn't. I didn't get any save because I forgot to attach the script to the game manager. Create log. And with that, nothing happened. Why is that? Okay. Debug.log path. Okay, that seems a little strange. That it local default com. Oh, I'm in the wrong log. Minecraft write program. Program logs. Okay, I also forgot to. I think we can also have to agree that in the game manager, when we quit the game, we also would like to create create log dot update log, and then this one will say quitting game. Then we'll plus utility dot new line, and we'll pass in 2 lines. So yeah, just to make a little bit of a spacing. I'll delete this again, and what next is that I would like to mode manager. Okay, so whenever we change I would like to do create log dot update log, and then we'll do set mode to current mode. There we go. Go ahead and let's go save and play. Let's see. Program logs, like so. And let's go ahead and open it up. Let me open it again. Oh yeah, it works. Go ahead and edit. Right, okay, so this actually works. I'm surprised, wow. So if I was to run a build of it, you technically would be actually able to see this file. This file actually works. So cam control. And I don't think we need too many things to do. Whenever we do, okay, so I'm curious okay. Let me do a build. Okay, build, let's play. So we have our program logs, and I basically want to load, and I'll enter vehicle. Go to the file, and what else can we do? We can I guess that will actually no. I think we'll just quit. And with that, when we look at program logs, we have this huge thing. Now, I'm not sure there would be another way to make this look a little bit more nicer. Um, yeah, okay. What if I was to now I literally kind of just hold on, let me go to the bottom of this. Let me also delete the text. And I also would like to say now that what was it? What was it that I was going to do? Oh, whenever we quit the game, we also need to do quitting game, and then we pass in tilde plus system dot. Okay, yeah, we're missing a namespace using system dot using system. Yeah. Then we do system dot time datetime now. Whoops. .io. There we go. Then what we have to do is we're going to add another, and we add another little tilde, just to make things nice and formal, you know, things like that. And I'm going to close out a lot of these because we don't need too many of them. Create log is actually a very simple. It's actually a very simple way to do things. So yeah, with that, we created a program logs text again. I guess we can also say in the create log, we can also have utility dot new line. This one will just be one, and this one will say these logs aren't important. These logs aren't important, but can contain useful information. Like that, just like that. And we can go ahead and let's build. Okay. And with that, we kind of have our, right, okay. I just want to see what the stuff looks like. That's a little interesting. Create. Wait, where did I? Wait. Create log. What? Wait a second. Oh, I freaked out. I was like, what the heck? Okay. Of course, I believe we also should. I think we also forgot that we also technically need to do utility.newLine1 here. Oh, no, we don't need to pass one. We could just have an empty. Now, I would also... Okay, no, I don't need to make it that strict with numbers. Yeah, I think that I don't really think that there's much for me to do now. Oops, I didn't want to play. I wanted to build. So yeah, let me go ahead and build, and then I'll go show you like a bit. Let me go show you the program a bit. Play it. As you can see, we have our good old thing. So if we were to build out, we can do this. However, I would like to load a file called vehicle load. Here we go. Very interesting. Now build, and then I could go to edit mode. Oh geez. That looks so weird. Okay, let me fix that. Block properties, you're not supposed to do that. You're just supposed to stick to the top right. Yeah, pause menu, stretch, notifications, stretches like that, hierarchy, bottom left, player info, stretch. Cursor is definitely just at the middle. I think maybe it should actually stretch. Why not? We'll keep it like stretched. You never know. Might be better for it to be better. It might be better to be able to make the size of the cursor bigger. So, geez, you're obsessed with this project. Yes, I absolutely love it. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Okay, no, stop, no. Okay, let me fix that for a second. Player info. The cursor should just remain at the middle. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and build again. So yeah, not much to say. There really is not much for me to say. How does the hierarchy look? I still know that the button actually moves up and down, but I don't care. Let me do this. Okay, I also think I should do something. I noticed that if I press enter, it kind of just changes things and it makes things a little awkward. So let me go back to the mode manager and because I've always been struggling with controls. If you press enter, okay, okay, trying to think how to do this because like things come a little awkward when it's in edit mode. Because okay, if I have to for every single input field, I literally just have to check if I'm pressing. Dear gosh. Dear gosh, this is gonna take forever, but okay, we have also need to have a public static boolean. This one will say editing value. So in this case, what we need to say, we'll have a boolean, not a boolean, we'll just have in general, I'll just have like a public void set editing value. Set editing value, we take a boolean, I will take state. This one is not a line, so it doesn't have a colon, and editing value set equal to state. Simple as that. Now, at the end of every single one of these functions, editing value needs to be set to so yeah, set editing value to false. So every single one of these, set editing value needs to be set to false. New position, set editing value to false. Position Y, set editing value false. Position Z, set editing value to false. New rotation X, set editing value to false. Set editing value to false. Public static void, actually more like it. Static void. And then with that, we could say set editing value false. Then new color is set editing value to false. New size, we don't need that. New ID, set editing value to false. Oh, gosh, lots and lots and lots of things to change. Now let's go to Simulation Manager, and we have to do the same thing for every single one of these as well. Set editing value to false. If you're wondering when it's going to be true, I'll get into that in a moment. But when it's going to be true when specifically when we do the changing text time. Right. Sorry. Hold on. Set editing value is going to be UI manager dot. Then this goes UI manager dot set editing value. There we go. I have to do this for every single one. Okay, my brain is slightly confused. Okay, set editing value to false. Set editing value, no, not that. Set editing value to false. And we're just going to be quiet here for a second. Okay, so apparently I guess I can't run static functions in gosh, that makes it so annoying. But yeah, so apparently you can't have an input. Why? Why? Value changed to get UI. My manager then set editing value to true for every. Can I copy this? Please? No? Gosh, this is gonna be so annoying. UI manager, set editing value. Oh gosh, this is so annoying. UI manager, set editing. It's not even like it's not even like I have to actually scroll down to it. True, I mean, this has to be true. Oh gosh. Now for the rotation. Manager, set editing value to true. Same with you. My manager, set editing value to true. You as well. I'm going to have very repetitive commentary if I continue to just say set editing value to true, and so on and so on and so on. It's going to be so literal. I'm literally so going to be so repetitive if I continue to do that. Anyway, gosh, and this is all because of the way I set up my controls. So once again, this has to go to scene, type in UI, pass it in, get that function, and apply it to just be true. Now for head block item ID, input item ID, there we go. Then, gosh, I hate this. UI, then we go UI manager again, set editing value to true. Yay, we're partially done. Yeah, that's right, partially, because we need to do it again for the simulate mode, or the simulation panel. We actually need to do it again. We also need to do, oh my gosh. How many times do we need to do this? Okay. We also have to do this at the, I forgot to put it in someplace, which is at save. Whenever we do this, we want to do set editing value to false as well. Now we also want to go to mode manager and say if we do tab, we want to set manager dot set editing value is set equal to false, like that. Then you also want to say if and UI manager dot editing value is equal to false. Then we can do this. Otherwise, no, don't. Okay, so let's go to the pause menu and apply it to Mr. to the, yeah, not the menu buttons, but hello save panel. You have an input file name here. On value changed, we have to do this. Actually, no, no, it's not like, okay, this guy, go back to UI manager. This one is a no. Actually, we'll just keep it there. We'll just keep it there. It's kind of, I'll just keep it like that. Anyway, these guys, both of you, need to take in the UI because reasons. Okay, UI like so. Then this guy will do not simulation manager. It goes to this guy again. Set editing value to true. And then again, UI manager. Set. Come on, set editing value to false. Have to do the same exact thing, but for the load panel. Jeez, there's so many things that I have to do this to. At the label, the input, and here this will say, oh my gosh, do it again. UI manager, set editing value to true. Move that. Scene UI. Go again. Go manager. Set editing value. No. Why can't you scroll on that? That's actually a little weird. Why can't you scroll? Like I can't use the scroll. Dude, false. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please. Pause menu, simulation manager. Now we have to do this for the simulation panel. Oh my gosh. How many of these do we have to do? Just a few. We have to do about 6 more. Just 6 more. Oh gosh. Burp. Okay. I burped. Okay, anyway, so here, what we need to do, pass in again, just the normal, what we've been doing for the past, I don't know how many minutes. It's literally been 3 hours. Okay. I mean, I've been doing quite a lot of random stuff in this episode. Interesting. I might have to actually continue working on this off camera because I kind of can't think of anything else to work on other than the positioning, and that part of the program is actually the thing that I'm keeping secret with me because I'm a jerk. Anyway, am I a jerk? I mean, it's actually not that hard to actually figure out. It's not too hard to figure out. Even then, figuring out how to position stuff, it really is not hard. So, setting value, right, okay. Jeez, just so many of these input fields. Oh my gosh, okay, we're almost there. Almost there. We're almost there. Come on. Please. This is painful. This is painful. This is repetitive work is something for robots. I'm not a robot, okay? Or am I? Anyway, JK. Come on, last one. I can slightly feel tears from my eyes. I'm not kidding. I actually somehow feel a bit of tears in my eyes. And there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was painful. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can still do things like. And what the heck? Right, okay. All right, excuse me for that. Dear gosh. Okay, anyway, so let me see. Press enter. It still sets me to click mode. Yay. It's because I probably haven't changed anything, so. Stop. Okay, please. Edit. Here we'll go ahead and select 12. I press enter. It still says me to click mode. What the heck? Okay. Jeez. Why are you like this? I swear, click mode. I hate you. I should probably check. Like, I probably should have like a variable to see if that even works. Public preview, or we'll have underscore public boolean underscore editing value equal to, and then at a void update we'll do this underscore editing value is equal to editing value. Who would have guessed? Jeez. I want to fix the like a lot of the controls on my thing are actually like really messed up. UI, it's currently set to editing value set to true. Why is it set to true? Not supposed to be set to true. You're supposed to be set to false. Editing value is set equal to false by default. Okay, let's see. And it's set to true? I'm not editing anything. What? Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Starts out as false, but why is it being set to true? Okay, you know what? I at least want to see, does it even, okay, what is setting it to true in the start? What? Wait a second. No, it's not that. Editing value is set to false. There's like nothing that says it sets to true. Let's do this. What? Okay. Not anywhere in this whole entire thing it says set editing value to true. But even if we like look at that, it's not changing. Or no, that's because it's a preview. But why is it that editing value is set to true? Why is editing value set to true? Set editing value is set to false. There is nothing that actually would say that it should be true. Okay, how about this? Editing value equal to true. Yeah, this is stupid. Where on earth did it what? I hate what the heck? Why are you like this? I hate this. I really hate this. How about this? I'll keep I'll keep the useless freaking variable. However, because I really just don't want to go through everything and delete all the stuff that I. However, what I will do is not that, whatever that is. I'm going to the UI manager and find, where is it? Find, no, not you. Wait, update. Hide. Hierarchy. Nope. Close properties. What I'll do here is the current mode does not equal to edit. Edit or mode or mode manager dot current mode is not equal to mode dot click. We'll go ahead and do some stuff. Let's see. Partially dead. I'm partially dead right now. Just partially. Not entirely, just partially, you know, casually. I am so done with this. Properties open set equals a false. Variable, I'll get rid of it. This one too. Hey, please, I just want to. I just want to fix some controls. What is going on? Why is it no longer working? Oh. How about that? There we go. There we go. Yay. No, geez. Okay, fine. We basically have to do a build to be able to properly test it. Trying to run out of like things to say because I'm just kind of been sitting in this chair for 3 hours, like for multiple times. Go to edit mode. Enter. Enter. Yes, okay, there we go. Now let's go to okay. All right. Okay. I really believe that I think it's about enough time for me. Yeah. So open program. Hey. Oh, whatever. So yeah, I think that there's enough. I think I spent enough time on this today's session. And I don't, like I said, I won't be doing another one in 7 hours. Don't worry. I'm going to be waiting for whatever the next day I decide to live stream is. And I could do it tomorrow. I could do it 20 days from now. Who knows? I don't know. Just whenever I feel like it, but not later. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So that's really about it for now. So thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.